This your boy. Inspirational music. If you want South Sudan to be a better place, it lies in your hands. If you want South Sudan to be a better place, it lies in your hands. If you want South Sudan to be a better place, it lies in your hands. If you want South Sudan to be a better place, it lies in your hands. It's not the president, neither the government to bring you what is peace. Is a consistent with your family and your neighbors and your friends. That peace we define. It's not the president, neither the government to bring you what is peace. Is the consistent with your family and your neighbors and your friends. That peace we define. Before we loved ourselves, 6 step all one. What is divine? After then, we can rise again. Now and then.
What is that?
If you want South Sudan to be a better place, it lies in your hands. If you want South Sudan to be a better place, it lies in your hands. If you want South Sudan to be a better place,
Yeah, I'm good.
it lies in your hands. If you want South Sudan to be a better place, it lies in your hands. Top down on Sunday, Mami Wasaki. Dumuka yale utap down on Sunday, Mami Wasaki. Kalitanero, walasa manero. Juno bisala, Kalitanero, walasa manero.
You Bisala, before we loved ourselves, 6 step for all one. What is dividing us? After and then, we can rise again, now and then. Before we loved ourselves, 6 step for all one. What is dividing us? After and then, we can rise again, now and then. Ooh, oh, Nina Bikora Lesalam, oh, yeah.
All right, then a very good morning to you and welcome to the show. In case you're joining us right now, we are already 21 minutes past 11 o'clock. Just like I mentioned, I have a guest joining me this morning, and we have the truth at T.I.M. I don't know if that's how you call it, but you know what? Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. It's actually my pleasure to be here. I'm so excited.
This has been long overdue.
For sure.
Yes. So, how have you been?
Yeah, I've really been so good. I've been okay, and we've been pushing in the industry,
Do we still say Happy New Year?
Yeah, we're still in the beginning of the year, so yeah, Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
To talk about, and I'm sure it's his first time here.
Exactly.
And of course, beyond your name, there is so much about you, and I would
That's
love
true.
for you to tell that to our listeners.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. For the listeners of Miraya FM, thank you for tuning in. You're listening to The Truth T.I.M. I'm a singer, a songwriter, a photographer, and a film director too. I know a lot of people might be wondering who this The Truth is and what is even the secret behind the name The Truth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this name The Truth was an inspiration from a movie I watched back in the days. I'm sure you might have come across the movie Let It Shine.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Who has not watched that movie? Tell me, who?
Yeah, back in high school, I loved music, but I never had that courage to step in and do music because I never really thought I could really sing so well. So I had a group of friends that we usually roll with all the time. They were so into music, so they asked me, "Hey man, try join us." But I was really hesitant. But after watching this movie, Let It Shine, I really got motivated. I was like, hey, let me try.
What in particular got you motivated on Let It Shine?
The role Tyler James Williams played, is actually what inspired me. Because he has been behind the scenes all the time, writing, and Chris was just hiding up in the whole movie. Yeah. But later he realized that he can't keep hiding behind the scenes anymore. So it is time for him to be holding the mic himself. So I felt that, I've been hiding behind too long. I really need to bring what I have to the rest of the people. Let the world hear what I got. So that is what really motivated me to step into the music game.
Quite an inspiration. Yeah. So when did you officially decided that, I want to be out here?
Yeah, I got too much excited back in high school. The first time I stepped into the studio was in 2015 with the friends of mine back in high school. We recorded a song for school titled St. Joe Love. It was a farewell song. Like, we were already leaving the school and we were just like trying to say goodbye in a style. So since then, I got busy with work and with school. University and all that. I wasn't able to continue with music. I stepped away from the music game for a very long time. I officially came back into the music scene in 2022. That was when I dropped this song of mine in South Sudan. Yeah, that was the time I came back officially. Yeah, so since then I've been actively involved in the music business. Yeah.
How has it been since 2022?
Honestly, it has not been easy, but of course it's exciting as well. Every journey has its own challenges. Every journey has its own trials, but nevertheless, we don't give up. We keep pushing, because when you love something, you put your all into it, no matter the challenges. So we're still here and we're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what has been the hard part of, you officially deciding that I'm out here, I want to do music, and you already have songs out here that we'll be talking about today. What has been that one thing that you feel like, oh God?
My dad didn't want me to do music. Yeah, he didn't really. He wasn't interested in the first.
So how did that play out?
But of course, after listening to a couple of songs I did, he got impressed, and he was like, "Since this is what you love, you can continue doing it."
Yeah, so you've got his blessings.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So, and again, coming up as an upcoming artist in this busy industry, it has really been so hard to get your songs out there for people to get fans who can support your music, or people can really help push you out there. So it's usually you on your own trying to market yourself, trying to do what, and trying to fund yourself for everything. It has really been challenging, but of course, like I said, when you love something, you put your all into it, no matter what, you keep going. So yeah, we're still here.
Yeah, so how would you describe the type of music that you do?
I am into R&B and Afrobeat. I blend Afrobeat and R&B. Yeah, that is what I usually do. I rap sometimes, but I'm not really so much into rap. I feel I express myself so well in R&B and Afrobeat. Okay. So I blend the two most of the time. If you listen to my song,
the song actually playing in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where your voice is.
Yeah. So that's actually what I do. I love R&B so much, but of course, Afrobeat is what the fans love. So I try to blend the melodies of R&B plus the vibe of Afrobeat, and to just come up with something that I and the fans can actually be able to vibe with it too.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, for those who are just joining us, you are at the right place with the right people at the right time. Yes, we are live in our studios here in Juba. This is Radio Miraya, and you're listening to The Beat. And joining me this morning is the truth T.I.M. He's not just a musician, but he's also a videographer and a photographer.
Yeah.
Yes. So the song playing in the background is called South Sudan, and it's quite really a beautiful song. One of his songs that actually he recorded in 2022, and that made him officially out here. Let's talk about your creative process. How is it like?
My creative process is not just straightforward. It depends on the mood of the song, the vibe of the song that I work with. Most times, when I sit down to write, it's basically out of the things I go through or the things I see in the society. Like this particular song, South Sudan. This song, I wrote this song since 2016. It's just that I recorded and released it in 2022. I wrote this song during the civil war that has been going on, and I've been seeing a lot going on, and the cry for peace that we have been crying for like all this while, and I've seen the things that are happening, and it really hit me so hard, and I kept wondering, what can we do as individuals to really make sure we achieve this peace in this country?
Yeah.
If you listen to the lyrics, it says, if you want South Sudan to be a better place, it lies in your hands.
Yeah.
Because like we have relied so much on the government and the president. Every one of us has a collective responsibility in making sure the country is better. So that's why I felt like I should pour out my heart to let people know that each and every one of us has a role to play in making South Sudan a better place.
Yeah.
So like usually it's the experiences like this that motivate me to write, and sometimes of course it's just a vibe. Yeah.
Okay, I want us to visualize to our listeners how the work is in the studio, because some artists just come in and they start singing to the producer, like, this is what I want to do, or some come with the instrumentals, like the beats, and like, do me something out of this beat. So what is it like?
Okay, like for me personally, I have some little bit of knowledge in playing guitar and piano. So I usually do my compositions with the guitar, or sometimes with the piano on my own. When I just find a good melody, I compose on it. Then I tell the producer, I have these chords that I have really gotten, and it suits this song, and you can add your creativity on it to make it something big. Something better. But sometimes, of course, I have a couple of producers who I relate so easily with that I can actually come to and share them some ideas that I have, and we create something out of it. Yeah. But mostly, I love writing and coming to the studio when I'm ready. I'm not really a freestyler.
So you're one of those artists who just come with your lyrics ready, then you kill the whole thing.
Exactly.
The verses and the chorus.
I like to be fully prepared. Sometimes when you go unprepared, it makes you look like you don't know what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, it frustrates the producer. Because, no matter who you are, if you give the producer a hard time, you make the producer lose interest in working with you.
Sometimes they just tell you, what? You go come next day.
Exactly. Yeah. One secret of making a producer really put his all into your music is not stressing him. When you're fully ready, the producer feels like you really know what you're doing, and he can really do his best to make sure the project becomes something better. But if you really stress the producer, you'll be like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. I'll just give him anything so that he can go.
I want us to go for a musical break. Which of your songs can we play?
All right, you play Somebody.
Okay.
That one is for the lovers.
Right, let me take that out.
I know that you are looking for somebody. Maybe that somebody is me. Then you know that I'm looking for somebody. Maybe that somebody is somebody priceless, somebody special, and maybe that somebody's you. Somebody precious, somebody priceless, somebody special, maybe that somebody's you. Maybe that somebody's me. Whoa, yeah. Maybe that somebody's you. I know that you are looking for somebody. Maybe that somebody is me. Then you know that I'm looking for somebody. Maybe that somebody is you. And I know that you're looking for somebody. Maybe that somebody is me, and you know that I'm looking for somebody. Maybe somebody is you. When I look into your eyes, you look back into mine. So charming was your smile, that's when I know you gon' be mine. Me and you compatible, our bond gon' be unbreakable. Me and you unstoppable, our love gon' be enjoyable. Yeah, baby. You know, I know you're looking for somebody. Yeah, maybe that somebody's me. Oh, yeah. Somebody precious, somebody priceless, somebody special. Maybe that somebody's you. Somebody precious, somebody priceless, somebody special. Maybe that somebody's you. Maybe that somebody's me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Maybe that somebody's you.
I see you're so much into R&B.
Exactly.
And a bit of rap there. I mean, it's a very good combination.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so we are in our studios here with the and very good afternoon to you once again. Yes, let's get to now talk about, of course, you have a number of songs out here. If given a chance, who would you like to work with? I see you also have other collabos.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, who would you love to work with currently?
You know, I have two artists that I would really love to collaborate with.
Mm-hmm.
One of the artists is Susie Nado.
Okay, Susie Nadu, are you listening? Fans for Susie Nadu, please tell Susie Nadu.
And the second one is Single D.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a very good selection.
These are artists that I really love to work with.
Yeah. Listening or their fans are listening, they should actually let them know that you'd love to work with them. It's also just one call away.
Yeah, you're right.
Know, to just talk to them and be like, you know what, how about you do this and that? Well, and have you had any shows here in Juba?
I've featured in a couple of, I think two different shows within Juba here. Mm. One was during the concert for Lil Cool, Yoyoza concert that was done in Kens Park. I featured in that concert, and I also featured in the White Party during Valentine for those of Single D, Young Boy, and Alijuma in Bros Hotel. Mm. Yeah, actually also featured there. These are the two programs I've really featured in within Juba here. Okay. But most of my performances have been in Yei, and I think I also traveled to Torrid and Magui for. There is a concert for Venzi, album to launch for Venzi, Prince. He's a good friend of mine. We did a song with him sometime a while ago. So since then we really became close. Yeah. So we traveled with him for his album launch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think those are probably like
I see it's quite a number of shows. I'm sure, but the time difference there is might be a bit big.
Yeah, sure.
It's true. Music really paying you.
You know, the music is actually paying, but not really that much yet, because honestly, I'm still having a small fan base, and I'm slowly growing it. Mm-hmm. But of course, like when you're building something big, you don't plan to harvest immediately from the beginning.
Exactly.
Yeah, you get to like really grow before like you can start harvesting. So like right now, I'm not really like focused so much into be able to offer the value that really is deserved of me, and I would really be able to like really get the value from my music actually, because if you are really down there and you're so desperate for performances, most of the time they get to use you and you don't get paid, and they keep telling you it's just for the fan base, like that. And at the end of the day, you find yourself, you've used most part of your journey just performing for free and not really getting anything out of your music.
That's quite a challenge because not only you, a number of artists mentioned that, especially if you're an upcoming artist, it's very hard even to just be on a poster. You have to always be like a curtain raise and all that. It's a little bit challenging. True. Maybe it's something that the industry also has to look at. Let's now leave that aside. Yeah, let's talk about your videography, video production, and all that. Yes, can you tell us more?
Yeah, I have a brand called Subshooters Visuals. Yeah, and that's the brand I use for videography, and I've been in this game for like almost 6 years now. Yeah, doing videography and photography, and I've really done a couple of projects with some renowned artists within town, and the feedback is really great. And and I'm improving every day. I did a video for DJ Sen and a couple of artists from here, and I did a video for Leminem freestyle. I did, and there are other. Most of the videos actually are for upcoming artists. There's one called a rapper called Jay Brown. I did a video for him too. And there's a guy called King of Calabash. I recently released his video a few days ago, actually on the Valentine's Day. That's when I released this video. And I really got very good reviews from that video. And it has actually introduced for me new clients, and I love the fact that each time I drop a new content, there's usually an element of growth in it, and there's new upgrade in the work I do all the time. So that's it.
I see a message of somebody saying we should play one of your songs. I guess we have to go for another musical break, and you have to tell me which song we have to play next.
Play New Day.
New Day.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go listen to New Day, and we'll be getting right back. It's New Day.
Yeah, it's a new day. Big boys gotta put on your shoe. Everybody gotta let them know. Gotta put them in the mood.
It's my Carter on the beat.
It's a new day. Come and dance in a new way. It's a new day. Come and dance in a new way. It's a new day. Imindoroga kanade mada. It's a new day. Imindoroga kanade mada. The sun is going down. The mood is just right. We are living our world, stepping in tonight. Together, heart beating in the same energy right. Don't fear your dada. Yo. I said, do your body. Pass me the liquor. It'll be do go be a well and no be that. It's a new day. Come and dance in a new way. It's a new day. Come and dance in a new way. It's a new day. Imindoroga kanade mada. It's a new day. Imindoroga kanade mada. Can you play some vibe? I wanna feel some love tonight. This a DJ, can you play some vibe? Bye. Take a place, baby girl, when you waist. Why in your waist, baby girl, you're the best. You're the best, I don't care about the rest. Care about the rest, yeah. Everybody put your hands in the air. I wanna see all the ladies on the floor. Dancing and drinking, partying and whining. Till the morning, it's a new day. Come and dance in a new way. It's a new day. Come and dance in a new way. It's a new day. Imindoroga kanade mada. It's a new day. Imindoroga kanade mada. Boze mada. Laka di sabana de boze mada.
What is the meaning of mada?
Mada means slowly.
Oh, so dance slowly, yeah?
Exactly.
Okay, and that is a very, very beautiful song right there. It's a new day, and obviously every day is a new day, It depends on how you wake up.
Exactly.
If you wake up on the wrong side or the right side of your bed, it's always going to be a new day. Well, I have the truth with me in the studios, a South Sudanese musician and videographer, as well as a photographer, by the way. We've already talked a lot, and it's his first time here in our studios. He's been saying since 22. You know, being a kid in the school, you'll be singing there behind the scene, but if you finally decide that you want to be out here, you have to definitely come out here. Exactly. So it's coming up to about 17 minutes to the top of the hour. So what else, what are your plans right now? It's New Year. What do you intend to do? Do you now plan to have your own concert, or what's happening?
Yeah, this year, actually, the name That Truth, T.I.M, there is that T.I.M attached to That Truth. That T.I.M stands for Truth Inspirational Music. And it's actually a record label that I'm building up from scratch. And right now, so far, we have like 6 people who are part of the label right now. And of course, we are really working on making this label. We're building within. Not going to be in place already. Right now, all the fundamentals of it are in place, and we are just working on a few things before we really go public. But so far, we already, like I said, we already have a team of 6 videographers and photographers also in the team. We have MCs and DJs also who are all part of the team, and of course, we're really trying to build this to make it something really big, because this industry of South Sudan is still a young industry, and there is a lot that need to be put in place. And of course, if you're trying to aim for the future, that means you need to build the basic infrastructure in place. The foundation has to be so clear, so that when things get in place, like seriously, you're really going to be able to benefit from the work you're doing. Because what I have realized here is most of our artists are just after the hype and the fame and all of that. They are not so much into understanding the music side of the business. And at the end of the day, you find someone so famous and broke, which is crazy. Yeah. So we're trying to build a solid foundation that will make sure we really get to benefit from the music that we're making, and we get to be able to uplift other people to really be able to also benefit the things we're going to be benefiting in the future. So that's actually what I'm working on. And of course, I have plans for organizing my own concert, and that is going to be towards maybe November, or actually the plan was to be in during Independence, but we already have people who have already booked the venue where we wanted to do this program for Independence already, because I'm planning to take this concert to be done in Ye. Okay. Yeah, and one of the biggest venue in Ye called LI. It has already been booked for Independence, so I
like that you're planning earlier.
Yeah.
The earlier the better.
Exactly, because like I said, we are not after today. We're building something that will last even if we're not there anymore. Exactly. So that's why you have to plan properly, because they say if you're not planning to win, you're simply if you don't plan to win, you're simply planning to fail. Yeah. So you have to really be able to plan things properly.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You did mention something earlier that your music is not really out there because that's why maybe people don't know you. So what do you intend to do with that now that we have social media?
Exactly.
And it has a very huge impact. It plays a very huge impact. It depends on how you use it, right?
Yeah, you're right. Actually, the thing is this. I have my music on AudioMac and YouTube. And of course, I'm trying to use my social media handles to push out. But of course, this is just a small part of the internet. We have distribution platform that can really make your music reach wider audience. Yeah. But of course, we have been having challenges back then to be able to distribute my music. But I've already worked, I'm already in a process of working with a couple of friends who are helping me in that area to be able to distribute the music that I'm producing to all the distribution platforms so that people can be able to find it on every music distribution platform. So it becomes easier for people who are not on AudioMac or YouTube to be able to access my music still. So yeah, that's what we're working on. And of course, hopefully before the end of this year.
Talk about, of course, in life, we always meet people here and there. What has been the best advice given to you by someone regarding your music?
I once met a friend. And I've been worried about this issue of music marketing. So you post things on Facebook, you find 100 people liking your things on Facebook, but when you go on YouTube, you find 2 or 3 people who have viewed your video and all of that stuff. I've been really so worried about it, and the guy told me, man, just keep doing your work. Stop worrying about the numbers right now. Because if you focus on the numbers right now, you get discouraged and you'll not do your work. So please keep doing the good music that you're doing. Very soon, people will start seeing the impact of your music.
Exactly.
It's not usually about the numbers in the early stage. So please focus and just keep doing your music. And make sure don't get involved in negativity with people. Just focus on your music and just keep pushing. I think that has actually helped me shape my brand in a way that I focus so much on what I do than the negative energy that is around me. And I think that has really helped me a lot in building myself. Because there's a lot of negative energy around that really makes you lose focus all the time. But that advice really helped me a lot to keep my focus in the right path.
Yeah, and I think it's a challenge not only to you, to many artists out there or the upcoming ones or content creators. Because when we want to create content, we come with the intentions of like, okay, so I want to blow today.
Exactly.
You get stressed up if people are not following, people are not liking, the viewers are not there. That should not be the priority. You just have to keep showing up, and little by little, people get to really notice what you're doing.
That's true.
So I guess that's what it is.